What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back. Yes, I'm back. I know I told you I was not going live today, but all this fireworks is going on. It's driving me crazy. The kids are crying because it's too noisy or they're scared of the fireworks, and I'm like, yeah. I've been researching a couple cases I've been working on. And I said, you know what? I'm going live because for some reason, this Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan situation is still going on. But before we get into all that, y'all already know where I got to start off at. And that is where y'all think I'm going. Yo, Hookah, what it do?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Hookah Anonymous, and you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
Hey, you know what? Well, dang, hello to you too. Buddha come in like, yo, that's crazy. Man, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act. And any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. Okay? So, a little brief commercial, and then we're going to get into the content. All right. Y'all like my logo? I showed y'all last night. I'm really feeling my logo for sure. Buddha said, YSL all Rex is saying, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I think that was one of my titles at one time. But yeah, it's definitely a lot going on over there. Now, tonight, like I said, the other night, we really went into a lot of this stuff. We broke it down. However, I played some music, and unfortunately, it got hit. So I took it down. And I didn't want to go back through and edit the music out and repost it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna run it back. But this time I'm gonna do it a little differently. Because I was actually on Academics Live earlier, and he was talking about it. And I ain't gonna say for once, but we definitely are on the same page with it. But the way he went about it, I definitely don't think I don't think it was the way I was playing it. Oh, Boston. I've never been to Boston, nowhere near it. But thank you for pulling up. Like I said, I know it's 4th of July. But look, I got tired of dealing with them kids, okay? But before we get into the content, y'all already know, if you're interested in attending my Paperwork Understanding 101, definitely tap in. The price is $75. If it's the week of, it's going to double to $150. And yes, that's light. Trust me, for my solo sessions, it's more than that. And you will be surprised. A lot of people definitely tap in for the tap in. Appreciate y'all. Okay. Another thing, a lot of people been saying, yo, Mickey, you don't never do no content from South Carolina. You're always in Atlanta or Texas or whatever. And I'm like, I do content or whatever, I just felt like, but we do have a rapper that has a big name. He had to do some time, so he kind of, I feel like he would have been bigger if he didn't have to do the years. But nevertheless, his name is Deezy McDuffie, and he's going to be my next video. I'm going to be dropping real soon. Shout out to the 803. So, yes, I do content all over. Another thing is, if you're looking for a promo, I am utilizing my short feature on YouTube now for promo. And these are the prices. Everything is listed on my page. Tap in for the tap in. And yeah, trying to make sure I utilize everything. Now, let's get into the content. Let me see. Where did I want to go? Who did I see? All right, what we gonna do tonight And make sure you like, comment, share, and tell a friend to tell a friend. I think it was Clubhouse TV. Shout out to all the YouTubers that's over on Clubhouse that bring the content from Clubhouse to YouTube. I appreciate y'all. You know, I definitely, the speed they have to do to get that over here, I think I got it right. Look, I don't do Clubhouse content because the way I'm set up, it'll take me forever. But Clubhouse TV is one of the ones that definitely will drop it. I'm talking about you can be in the same room and he got the clips up and going. Clubhouse Shenanigans and Ray Give TV, they definitely drop it with the quickness, okay? So what I'm doing today, I'm actually going to react to Clubhouse. I've done it a couple times. I was going to react to Academics, but he's still live, so I can't use his video right now. But I'm going to react to the conversation on Clubhouse. Make sure you go over there, get you a Clubhouse account, follow all the 100 side rooms and any other room that, you feel interested in. And definitely follow House of Truth. All right, so hold on. Let's get to it. Let me bring up my camera real quick. Am I there? I'm there. Okay. This room is titled, well, I don't know if it's titled that, but this is Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug, YSL Paperwork, 1 of 2. So I guess it's the second video to it. What we're going to do, I should have got my candy. We're about to listen, and then we're going to take notes, and then you know what we do. We're going to go through. I wonder what they had to say. I actually haven't been on Clubhouse all day. I'm lying. I did go for a little while, but I was off. But nevertheless, we're going to get to it. You can see I already was listening to it. But we're going to run it back. And again, shout out to Clubhouse TV. I got a Clubhouse Shenanigans reaction I'm going to be doing too. But tonight is Clubhouse TV. Let's get it.
Snitch on Young Thug. So let's get to this content, see what Wack talking about. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Peace.
Y'all talk about Rich Homie Quan yet?
No, what about it? The little recording? I think we did that.
Hell
We
yeah.
did that the other day.
A couple of days ago. What was the outcome of that? Who was he talking to? He wasn't talking to the police.
We weren't sure who
He was talking to the police.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, we weren't sure who he was talking to. It sounded like he was having an interview with somebody. And I was gonna say this, but I couldn't get it out. He did do an interview with No Jumper and Adam 22 a while back. So I was kind of wondering if that was audio from that.
His sister addressed
interview.
no, but I don't know how real that paperwork is because I ain't never seen no paperwork refer to that.
Nah, but I'm saying like it might be hard for niggas to understand like because he talking that Atlanta slang, but like he was talking about because basically the fall of YSL like it was shell casings like that down the street. I mean, Rich Homie Quan, it was basically because if you look at the video, he was basically in like that table. Like if you ever been interrogated like that and they asking you questions, that table. So if you look at the video, you see the table, bro.
Yeah, but he said his sister said, Thug's sister.
But I'm saying a lot of the prosecutors said that Young Thug was in communications with Sex Money Murder leader like Kyle Orvey, who he got a life sentence right now in Georgia.
From Sex Money Murder. Thug is from Sex Money Murder.
That's what I'm saying, but they're saying that he was in communications with them, and then Young Thug.
All right. I don't know everybody that's talking. I do hear Wack talking, and I do hear Bang Marley talking. I'm not really sure of who the other guy is talking at the moment. But so far, and I'm not sure the young lady. I can't catch the voice. I kind of think I know who it is, but I'm not for sure. But I do hear a No Jumper interview, so we're gonna look into that. Now, what kind of caught me off guard is I'm hearing the guy say a table in a video. I'm not familiar with a table or a video with a table. So hopefully he says it because I got that on my list because I'm not even aware of that one. So let's see exactly where it's gonna go with this.
Orchestrated, his death by renting the vehicle that YSL used to
Nah, bro, that was supposed to be for nothing. Not.
But what I'm saying, they used that vehicle to take Nuts' life. Like if you know Nuts, nigga, like you know what's going on. And that was when Thug was the one that sent the hit on him.
And it was interesting. Easy. Yesterday we ended up playing
one
of Rich Homie Quan's songs. And I forget how that song go, but we was playing it, and it was the one where he was like, "If the feds caught me, I'm singing."
What it do, Jersey?
It's the walked in 30,000 million. That song. So we played the lyrics to that, and we was like tripping, like, wait, hold on, what did he say? And then he got this long-standing thing with Thug, and he is a very well-known rapper from Atlanta.
But I'm saying, so like Rich Homie, like at the time, he got asked in the interview, like why, like about his father and like that, and his father was really his manager, and they wanted his dad out of the picture because Rich Homie would get more money at the end of the day. So they knew his dad, like his dad worked at a barber shop, like 24/7, bro. And he knew, like they knew his dad was at that barbershop 24/7. So the barbershop got shot up. And when he was in the interview, he basically alleged that after he fell out with Young Thug, that it was Young Thug that was behind it. But his father like wouldn't share really the details that was going on with it. But when they asked like Rich Homie Quan like why he wouldn't sign with Birdman, he was talking about it was a financial situation because Birdman be G'ing like his artists and like that. But
y'all, I swear I do not know. I'm not sure exactly. I'm hearing a lot. I'm not sure where it's coming from, and I think maybe just playing it out a little bit more because we're only 3 minutes in. Maybe everything will connect because I'm kind of lost at all the information. It vaguely sounds like, in a way, it kind of sounds like 1090J video. I'm not even gonna lie. So I don't know if they got the info from that video or if they got it from somewhere else, but it kind of sounds like the vibe of that video. We're gonna keep going. Make sure you like, comment, share, tell a friend, and pull up. We are reacting to Clubhouse TV's video, Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug YSL paperwork ? 1 of 2. And then we're gonna get into the business. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, okay? Because y'all already know the other night when we did this, partially my live got hit, so had to take it down. However, we ain't playing no music tonight, okay? We're gonna go straight into the content. Let's go.
And be doing what?
He be G'ing his artists out of money.
What do you mean by he probably was on some Lil Wayne dumb shit?
Yeah, he said that he done seen a couple artists that like get G'd out of their money, nigga, like signing with Birdman like that.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing, right? When people say like that, there ain't none of that because the accountant is accounting. Right? What happens is, right? You sign up for something, dude spend $5 million making you bigger than what you was, and then when you get there, here come all the people with all these ideas that they didn't have for you when you was nothing. Pre-$5 million. Now it's like, oh man, my contract say this. You know that's what you say. Well, they say, well, they only talking to you because I just spent that $5 million making you that. Don't get it. Now it's time for Birdman to get his money back and some. But in the meantime, you got zero. You got artist label, advance 2 million. All right, that means you go plus. Label goes in the negative. Studio time, marketing, this, that, 3 million, 4 million, boom. As he's spending money on radio and marketing, guess what they doing to the artist? Calling him to book shows and all this. The artist made another 100, 200, 300,000. He ain't gonna start making money till the album drop and the streaming start. He in a whole 3 years. While you making money the day you got signed. On his dime. Does anybody think about that? Nobody thinks about that, right?
Nope.
You see a billboard, you see these on these TV shows hosting a reward. Hey, bro, that's a bag. You hear them on radio, that's a bag. Like 150,000 minimum playing with radio alone. But all this is making the artists bigger. All this is making the promoters want to book them with shows and concerts the label don't get paid for. But they got to invest in you in that. So when you do drop an album, your fans are seeing you in concert, a stream or buy your music so they can make their money.
Message.
But then guess what happens? Guess what happens 18 months later? So now Birdman, $5 million in a hole. All right, he done made $2 million back since he dropped the album. This is $10 million up off Birdman's $5 million on what he spent to make him. Next album, guess what gotta happen? Birdman gotta give him another $2 million advance. Bam! Put Birdman right back where he was at. Now you up 12. Now he gotta go.
I'm not sure how we got to Birdman. And see, that's just, you know, how like these stories just be adding people, because I don't even know what Birdman had to do with the whole Rich Homie allegedly snitching. Maybe I missed it. Maybe they brought him up. But let's go past that.
I was like, I don't know what you do.
But look, one thing about it, a lot of names are being tossed in this thing for sure.
That's why they're saying Rich Homie Quan is a rat, and the reason
But
that
where's that coming from that the DA is looking to prosecute? Where's that at? Because that's talk to me. Where's that at? Did the DA, is it a news clip? Like, is it something that says, yo, we got a breach in our function or whatever, and when we find out who's leaking these interviews, we're bringing charges on them? Because
I could look it up. I know 1090 Jake, like he got the receipts on it, but I wasn't prepared for this content.
Hey, bro, he's a rat himself. I don't take a rat, nigga.
But I'm saying, but he had the receipts type, because all of it, there's paperwork. I could PTR the paperwork right now.
Gotta be checked.
I'm saying, look, right. I'm saying all that he said is 30 minutes type, right? So it's 30.
Okay. Pause it. All right. So, boom. I knew it sounded familiar. Let me check, because I haven't checked before. Has 1090J dropped another video or something? Let's see. It's the same video. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch gears real quick, and we're gonna play this one. Well, not in its entirety, but I kind of get a hint. Let's pull it up. I kind of get a hint of what's going on.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Rich Homie Quan snitching. At this point, I'm not even surprised. Not only has more paperwork dropped in the YSL case, but an audio recording just dropped of none other than Rich Homie Quan spitting a whole verse to law enforcement about Young Thug.
That's where it came from. I wonder, do y'all think that, I think that was easy talking, is he thinking this is the actual interrogation room? Is he thinking the audio is being played from here? What did I say on that live that night? And I said that was wild to put that as a background. That's something. I really think that this background is what he's referring to tape. Hold on, let's go back to it. I bet you that's what he's talking about. Because matter of fact, let's switch gears.
Why did you suspect Young Thug when you went to Adamite? Because people told you, or did you have some beef with Young Thug?
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
Hey, she was deeper than rap, man.
Yeah. All right. Let's clear this up real quick. Wow. Okay, let's clear this up real quick. For clarification, if anybody has watched 1090J's video, okay, and it wasn't apparent that this is just a background, not the actual interrogation, right? So for clarification, this is just a backdrop. This is not the actual interrogation. And let's just point out, if this was it, Rich Homie Quan would not be this big. He would be sitting in one of the chairs, okay? So again, that background is a smoke screen, meaning it's an illusion for you to focus in on. This is not the actual interrogation video. I'm going to show you what interrogation video will look like if you don't know. Oh, that is hilarious. That's funny. Oh, that is funny. That's funny. All right. Who posted it? Who posted it? Who posted it? Let me see. Who am I gonna use? Oh, well, let's use this one. We're gonna go over 2. I put 1, but I meant 2. 2. Let's do this. For those who don't know what an actual interrogation looks like, this is what it will look like.
Which one? It gives you pictures of your hands and stuff.
This is an interrogation.
I'm a little bit the reasoning why we do that, okay? First off, I'm Detective Metz. This is Detective
Listen to
Frankie.
the words.
I'm sure you met him. You haven't really talked to me much. Like I said, with the high school of your mom, so hopefully we can see if we can help each other out a little bit, okay? Before I talk to you, I got to read you Miranda warning. You know what that is?
Let's get a little further on a question.
Somebody else? Did somebody else throw the gun in the river for you? Did you throw the gun in the river? So then why do you say the gun's in the river?
Listen to how the questions are asked. There's
got to be a bottom line answer to this. You can't kind of keep dancing around. If you want to be honest, let's be honest. Okay. Said guns in the river. Okay. Where? Location.
All right. Now.
Y'all got the footage.
Y'all may say, yo, Mickey, that's not even in Fulton County. That's not even an interrogation in Georgia. So you may be off. It may be different. Well, let's just pull up one that's in Fulton County, Atlanta, Georgia. Let's pull up that one. Matter of fact, let's pull it up because this particular one technically is tied to the same case, allegedly, right? If y'all don't remember, Lil Woody interrogation was released. So not only let's look at how it looks, right? Let's listen to how they are asking questions, okay? Let's look, listen and look.
I don't want to violate any of your rights. I don't want to do anything. Listen to me. Mr. Melnick's still your attorney, right? Because I was going to see you next week at your bond hearing. You know that, right? Did they tell you that?
You was.
I'm going to testify in your bond hearing.
What you testify for?
When we testify in your bond hearing. So I was going to see you next week.
You said my bond hearing?
Yeah.
How y'all going to revoke my bond?
The attorney on the case is going to move to revoke your bond. So I'm going to see you next week at your bond hearing. But I have to see, I don't want to violate your rights, Mr. Melnick, as your attorney. Okay?
Yeah, I'm going to need my attorney right now.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, okay, Investigator Flores that's going to come in here, it's probably one of, he's probably the most down to earth.
All right. So again, an actual interrogation video.
Hold
on. Will look like this. You see the table. Now the table for sure is there, right? However, they will be sitting in chairs. It will not look like this. I don't believe it's never said that this is the actual like video or footage of it, but it's, I guess people are thinking that's what it is, but this is not it. This is definitely like a thumbnail or a picture. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to Lil Woody because actually he was going to be my example because he is not only associated with the YSL case, right? He is also a case I have looked at before in comparison to what's out right now. Because remember, all this evidence, quote unquote, it's not evidence. It's just a narrative being spun on partial stuff. It's not even a full piece of, we're going to get into all that. But let's listen to the questioning a little bit more of Kenneth Copeland, a.k.a. Lil Woody, in Fulton County, which is Atlanta, Georgia. Same county this supposed interrogation took place. Okay, let's listen.
Man, I'm being honest with you. I'm not gonna cut you, man. Like for real, man. I've been trying, man. I have issues, man. I get scared every night I go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like I do stuff that seem bold to keep people off me. You know what I mean? Because I know what type of niggas I'm dealing with. But man, man.
How many
If I gotta go
times?
to jail, man, I just gotta go to jail.
How many times have you and I sat down for hours? Hours, right?
I don't understand. I just got the information, man, and what did she do for nothing?
Listen to me.
Nothing, man.
Are you
Good
talking?
evening, Ned.
I know what you're talking about, but you're not in trouble for that.
What am I in trouble for?
But what I'm saying, like, you told me, you're talking about when you went to the feds, right? And did that sentence, like, that's over with, but you're talking about.
Now, I want to point out, if y'all hear the questioning, okay, he's answering, he's talking like normal people talk, but you hear how the police are coming back like, yo, we're not talking about that. We going over here. Well, you know, you hear how it's always swung back around, right? To focus in on what they are wanting to know. Make sure you catch that. We're going to listen to a little bit more, and then we're going to move on. We got a couple things to listen to tonight.
That's what you're upset about?
No, I'm not specifically saying, I'm just saying, I didn't do that. I didn't kill this nigga. I didn't have no.
I'm not saying you killed him.
No, I'm just saying, all this leading up into this all leading up to this, it ain't nothing I'm doing on my own. It ain't like I'm out here doing that to people.
Hold on, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with what happened back then. I don't even know what you're talking about. All right? But today, I seen you for myself.
You say you seen me?
Mm-hmm. Going out, man. I seen you swerve on Bankhead to get around that car, going through the red lane as you're going through a turn running. You know what I'm talking about? My Marty on Bankhead.
Oh, gotcha. I did do that. I did do that.
That's
you right.
That's worth driving. And do you have a suspended license?
I don't have a license.
So you're not.
You got a point. You got a point, right? I did.
All right, so we heard that. Now let's go back and listen to the audio again. Now I'm going to News Made It. This is the same page that released the document or the paper, and they also released or shared this video. Remember, it came from the 4God4L_. But let's listen.
Because people told you, or did you have some beef with Young Thug at the time that kind of let you?
I ain't had no beef, bro. That shit was deeper than rap, man. I really feel as if they was jealous of the relationship.
I shut
So let's just start off with this. This audio, which is the original audio, this is, for one, a couch. That's a couch. That is somebody wearing some tight skinny pants, okay? That's possibly, in my opinion, holding a phone, playing the recording, right? Or the audio. Whoever is filming this is the one that's getting the audio on this. Now, the reason why I say it has to be the one recording, because this person here is about to get up, because it sounds like they were fussing at some kids, because I saw some little feet back there. But let's listen to it again.
I shut
Gets up. So again, this is not an interrogation video. This is someone playing audio from one device and someone jersey, and then someone recording it on another device, possibly the person that posted it. I'm not sure, but possibly. Now, this is how narratives get spun. Because again, it's no audio with no table or no interrogation room. Now, in that video, they do say They believe it. 1090 Jake said he believed it, okay? But again, like I said the other night, the only evidence that's being released, because what people have in the vault, I don't know. But the only evidence that's out that everybody is running with is this video right here and the infamous documents. Okay? This is it. And again, news made it. Put it out. This is it. Okay? Now, what I want to do, y'all excuse the little crybaby in the background if y'all can hear, is I'm going to bring up something here. What document number is it? 44. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Hold on, y'all. What it do, Loud Pat? All right. So this document is a document I was referring to. Hold on, because I got my camera off right now. So let me just move it out the way. This document, that's cool. I only been on for about 30 minutes. This document is part of YSL Woody or Little Woody, part of his Fed case, okay? However, this document also includes an exhibit that's from Fulton County. And I want to show it to y'all, okay? Now, again, like I told you, that document doesn't look like one I've seen before as far as any type of like interrogation statement, something like that, okay? But let's take a look at it. Now, this here is an affidavit or like a statement, a sworn statement by the police officer that's about to be speaking. Okay, this is the same police officer, Investigator Gaither. She is or was, I'm not sure if she's retired. Like, this name is on almost everybody's paperwork. Okay, Walter Murphy. Like, she must have been just like a main investigator for that particular area or zone, as they call it. I'm not sure. But nevertheless, this is her sworn statement. What they have to do is provide information, right? When you provide information on record, it has to be notated, okay? It has to be notated. Now, if you just, and I'm going to show y'all an example of that too, but if you just say on the side, like, yo, I'm just trying to tell you, Loud Pat, can whatever, on the, but you know, that's what I know. They're not going to pretty much put that on an actual paper, right? They may even just keep it word of mouth. They may write it on a napkin, something like that, right? However, you're not going to be interrogated off the record like that, okay? Not to the point like Woody was in that video. You may be asked a couple questions, but they're not going to just interrogate you like that. And if they are asking you or grilling you like that, they're not going to refer to it as an interrogation. So again, remember the words being used is interrogated, okay? Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. When I hear interrogated, I think of a suspect. So what was Rich Homie doing being interrogated? What crime was he facing, right? Now, are you saying he was being questioned, right? As like a witness? What was he a witness to? You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, if we're going to go with it, I need some more info. Like, what was he a witness to? What was he being interrogated for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? If we're going to follow it, like, that's what it is. Now, again, this is from Fulton County. And you see how it breaks it down, okay? And it says here, it says the training includes the basic strategic operations and numerous other courses on interviewing techniques and narcotics investigations. I am currently assigned to the gang intelligence unit. My duties include investigations of street level gang activity in the collection, analysis, and dissemination of gang related intelligence. I have been assigned to the gang unit for the previous 5.5 years. Okay, so this was from what's the date? I think like 2015 or something like that. And it then goes on to state, okay, well, on January 9th, 2015, Donovan Peanut Thomas was shot and killed at 330 McDaniel Street Southwest. Thomas was a member of Non-Deuce Bloods. Several hours after his death, other members of Non-Deuce Bloods claimed that Kenneth Copeland was the killer. Since that time, there has been 14 drive-by shootings in retaliation to the death of Thomas. Approximately 10 of those shootings have been directed at Kenneth Copeland and or members of his family, of his immediate family, okay? Then it continues to go on. Yes, Kenneth Copeland was arrested, so it goes into the arrest. I'm not going to focus in on it because this is not about him right now. Now, it also, if you keep on going down, it'll tell you about a confidential source who advised the task force member that Fleetwood was staying at his friend's mom's house. And a lot of these names that you will see in here are, yes, on the witness list for the YSL case, okay? And then continue on. Now, if you take a look at this, it breaks down everything as far as the events to it, okay? For one, you don't even see Young Thug listed on it. I'm just going to be honest. But what I wanted to point out is, do you see, like say, for example, they do not say Little Woody. They say who? Kenneth Copeland. They do not say Nut or Peanut. They refer to him as Donovan Peanut Thomas, okay? I'm doing this to point out how the words are typed up, okay? They then refer to Peanut or Nut as Thomas, okay? They mention names, although they do have some nicknames in there. For example, Delvante Tay Fleetwood, okay? They put the nickname, however, he's going to be continued to be called Fleetwood. The only nickname that is listed and it's in quotations is D, because they never provide who D is. Okay, so remember that. This is how they word it. Hold on, what you said, Jersey? That was an interview, right? What we're reading right now? No, this is not the interview. This is them putting all the information they have into a document. If you're referring to what I'm looking at right now. All right, but just look at the wording. And again, this is on file. All right. Hold on, I got something else. I'm about to pull. What number is it? Let me see. Oh, not that one. Okay, here we go. I think it's this one. All right. All right. So again, I'm about to read to y'all what it do, Latrice. I'm about to read to y'all, and this again is about Lil Woody, okay? Same Fed case, but it's referring to what happened in Fulton County, okay? All right, if we go to number 2. Now, again, this is an off-record question or conversation, okay? Off-record, meaning it's not going to be an interrogation video of this, okay? It's not going to be none of that. This is how they do it, though, if it is that. And this is a Fulton County situation. So I wanted to use it because it's in that county where this alleged interrogation was going on, right? Now, listen here. It says, during the drive from Dunbar Center to Turnerfield, which Officer Merker estimate took a couple minutes, Copeland remained in the back seat of the patrol car, still in handcuffs. Officer Merker did not read Copeland his Miranda rights because Officer Merker was not planning to and did not interrogate Copeland. Copeland, however, requested to speak with Investigator Gaither. an APD investigator in the gang unit. Via APD detective radio, Officer Merker as Investigator Gaither meet them at the Turnerfield parking lot. Officer Merker and Copeland waited for Investigator Gaither for approximately 20 minutes. When Investigator Gaither arrived at Turnerfield parking lot, Copeland was still in a back seat of Officer Merker's patrol car. The door was closed, but the window was open. And in the footnotes, it says, Officer Merker testified that he talked with Copeland on the drive to Turnerfield, but did not question Copeland about the firearm or any potential crime. Then it continues. Investigator Gaither walked over to Copeland and asked, "What's up? You asked me to come out?" Copeland then began ranting that he did not have a gun and asked Investigator Gaither to tell these people that I didn't have a gun and I haven't done anything. Officer Merker was able to overhear Copeland tell Investigator Gaither the firearm was not his. Investigator Gaither did not ask Copeland questions about the Dunbar Center or the firearm prior to Copeland making those statements. Investigator Gaither did not brandish or display her firearm to Copeland and did not observe any other law enforcement officer display their firearms. Investigator Gaither did not make any threats or promises to Copeland and spoke to him in a regular tone of voice. Officer Merker also confirmed that he never unholstered his weapon. Further, he never observed anyone else unholster his or her weapon while Investigator Gaither was speaking with Copeland. Officer Merker used a calm tone of voice, never threatened Copeland, and did not make Copeland any promises. Copeland was not arrested. Instead, at Copeland's request, Officer Merker drove Copeland to a store where he let Copeland out of the patrol car. So, again, if it was off the record, right, this is what they do. What they do, Untamed, is basically word of mouth. You see, the police will say, well, I swear, or I give my sworn statement, this is how it went. Blase, right? Especially if no dash cam was on, no none of that. And most of the times it's not going to be on. But the wording, again, I'm not with the wording. Now, let's look back at the document. Well, I would say this. First and foremost, I don't believe the audio of Rich Homie Quan is an interrogation or audio from the police. That's my personal opinion until further notice. However, interrogation videos are public record. Like, really. All you have to do is cite the right law when you ask for, or when you submit your request, and you can get it. It's public. The reason why select people drop them or release them is because you can't just go and request, hey, can I get the interrogation of Latrice? They're going to be like, you have to submit your request in the correct manner. Now, you put the correct statute of their law, each state is different, and you request it, then you can get it. It's going to be a fee. It's some people out here that buy them just for the hell of it, to be honest. So yeah, it's public. It's a certain way you have to request them. Every state got a law that has, like, they call open records. If you ever go look in California, for one, I'm using this as an example because the bigger blog sites and stuff always go out of there, like TMZ. If you look at their open records request, it has to be worded a certain way and all that. And I've learned that over time, Latrice said, yeah, I feel the same way about Quan, but I understand why he felt the way he did. Now, what we're going to do is actually listen to a Rich Homie Quan interview in just a minute. But I showed the paperwork from Lil Woody, and I played his interrogation just to show the difference, okay? Now, I have yet to see a breakdown like this by timestamps. And I've been looking, because y'all know I've done a lot of 83 box Chevy, what's up? I've done a lot of it, and I haven't seen none like that. Now, a couple key things that kind of was like, you know, when I say the lack of names, like real names, is tripping me out, right? Also, the word interview so many times is tripping me out. The way it's flowing from different situations, including like the Miami nightclub situation. Then I want to point out something. Where was it? All right. So if you look, can y'all see where my mouse at right there? All right. So it says, I mentioned that obviously a lot of this is blurry. I mentioned that, hold on. He explained that there was no active beef between blur of the relationship that Nut was building with Bird. So I guess in the audio we hear jealous of the relationship. Maybe they're alluding that Donovan Thomas and Birdman was having some type of relationship, like building a relationship. Then it says, I mentioned that blank relationship between the two men. To this, RHQ remarked, yeah, we everything about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not, I have yet to see one where they do the lingo like that. Like, they will write it, but I've never seen them like try to write it as they're saying it. Into the interview, RHQ became more agitated as he recalled Young Thug blanked the Miami nightclub immediately following Mr. Thomas' death. His truck got shot up. All right, hold on. Let me pull up because, like, I don't even. The verbiage is crazy to me. I'm not even gonna cap the verbiage. It's crazy to me. Give me a minute. I'm looking at something real quick. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up. And let's see. All right, let me see. 2014. I bet he is Tony Snow. What to do, Tony Snow? Tony Snow said J-Bo going to be on BMF this season. That's really not a shock to me. I saw some of the pictures he was posting on set and stuff. All right, so let's just start here. So in 2014, this is the year that Rich Homie Quan's dad was shot multiple times, and also the barbershop was shot up. I was looking in the 2014 of the indictment to see if any situation stemming from that was listed in the indictment, and it isn't, as y'all can see. So the next situation that possibly that we heard in or saw in the paperwork allegedly is from 2015, and that was for Nut's death. Yeah, that was where usually mark out a lot of names if it's coming from a confidential source, but I don't know. You're right. And for one, it's like, okay, Latrice, don't get me started, okay? For one, yeah, it's just, it's weird. Okay, on the 7th, Jeffrey Williams, an associate of YSL, didn't rent in 2014. Silver Infinity Q50 sedan from Hertz rental car which was used in a commission of the murder of Donovan Thomas Jr., a rival gang member, on the 10th day of January 2015. All right, hold on, y'all. My phone dying. Got to plug it up. All right. All right. So, boom. So, these are the people that was charged with the murder. That was on January 10th. Javaris Bradford, Justin Cobb, DeMonte Kendrick, Demise McMillan, and Shannon Stillwell. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So, next, let's see. The next part. When did Young Thug and Rich Homie fall out? I think it was 2016. Hold on. Oh, I hate my son-in-law car. It's so loud. Them pipes is irritating. All right. So we gonna listen to this. Oh, click on it. We're gonna go to the No Jumper and listen to what it has to say.
You and Thug were really like close friends, or was it just like a convenient musical relationship and Birdman was really
I heard the same thing, Jersey.
Nah, that was my dog. That was my dog.
Right.
Definitely my dog. Birdman wouldn't keep me together. Shit, I met Bird through Thug.
Right.
I wouldn't have met Bird if it wasn't for Thug. You know what I mean?
Right. And so when did that fall apart? And was it abrupt or sudden that you guys just stopped having anything to do with each other, or how did that unfold?
We all got our own side. The shit started falling apart. I feel like when we start going on, we start getting booked for shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
together.
Yeah, we all started getting booked together, and ego played a big role in it. Certain people, include myself, certain people felt like they should go last, or certain people wanted more money, and one of those. I ain't gonna say too much, but
Right.
it started falling apart around it.
Yeah, you've like kind of danced around giving like a full explanation of it in like a lot of different interviews where you just don't really seem like you want to put it out there like that. Like your commitment to being a real dude and all this kind of like forbids you from putting it out there, even though obviously the fans have been really clamoring for that information for all these years.
I say a little, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the best answer is no answer, like I always say. So I just say a little, but just try to read between the lines. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What about that one show clip where you said something about like this dude looked like Young Thug, about the guy in the crowd?
I was drunk as fuck, man. I was drunk as fuck. And at that time, man, me and him weren't talking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we were doing a show, I think, in Rochester. And I think, man, Yak Gotti came and unplugged. I'm about to do Lifestyle. We on the same show, but me and Thug, we don't see each other. And the nigga Yak Gotti unplugged the goddamn my DJ shit. I'm like, man, what? I look back, he like, yeah, man, Yak Gotti. So we just get up out of there. Well, we don't like saying like we ran, but we just got like, man, cause Thug was performing after me. You know what I mean? So, and that was I saw him then, and that shit got squashed. Cause there ain't never been no real tension between me and him. It was more about the niggas around him making it, and the niggas around me making it more than what it was. Cause like we would still see each other head nod, you know what I'm saying, keep it moving. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Really been no real tension, but egos play.
All right. So this was 7 months ago. Let me make sure.
Let's played a big part in that shit.
Yeah, this was dropped 7 months ago. All right. Let's listen to the rest of it real quick before I say what I'm about to say. It's like 4 more minutes.
Interesting. Okay. And so the rumors that people have tried to put out there about saying that Rich Homie Quan snitched on somebody or whatever, that it was some street thing. There's no truth to that? That's just people trying to figure out something?
Well, I ain't never even heard they said Rich Homie Quan snitched on nobody. That's crazy. That's my first time hearing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to push that on me in recent memory, and I was just like, I don't know where you're getting this information.
Nah. I definitely ain't snitched on nobody, bro. Pull the paperwork.
Okay, so did you feel like at that?
Did he say what I just? So hold on now. This 7 months ago. Let's go back a little bit. Let me make sure I heard it right.
Recent memory, and I was just like, I don't know where you're getting this information.
Nah. I definitely ain't snitched on nobody, bro. Pull the paperwork.
Okay, so did you feel like at that point though, when that happened,
So he said, pull the paperwork. He ain't never snitched on nobody. So let's keep going.
You feel like some percentage of the fan base kind of turned on you? Because you've seen this happen throughout rap history where like if two rappers have problems with each other, some percentage of the fans are going to side with one person over the other. And
I would say they sided, and they didn't side. I'm gonna do it in order. They did side, but at that time I'm going through the litigation with TIG, so I can't drop no music after the Rich game.
Right.
Flex comes out in that time. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't drop no music for 2 years.
All right, well, hold on. I remember. I'm glad they brought that up. Hold up. He said, pull the paperwork. That's what he said. Well, to be honest, ain't nobody pulling no paperwork, to be real. That's to be real. It's just word of mouth right now. All right, hold on. I'm trying to, let me see when that lawsuit started. August 12th, 2015 is when the lawsuit between Rich Homie Quan and TIG. Think It's a Game Entertainment. Now, I just want to point out, Think It's a Game Entertainment. Hold on, let me show y'all. Is YF and Lucci. Okay? That's his, like, I'm not sure if it's his label, but that's who he's under. Is, now that's interesting. Okay, let's finish this to the interview. That's interesting. Now, I just remember that. That's who signs that. It's not even Thug stuff. That's YF and Lucci. All right, let's listen.
So it's like, and Thug hot as fuck right after that. So it's like they had no choice but to roll that. I couldn't drop no music. So yeah, of course I felt some type of way.
Right.
But not toward him, more toward the people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because it's like the industry can be so fucking fickle, where it's like that's why when you hear people talk about wanting to be a rapper, there's like party that wants to kind of like warn them about what a tough job it is and how much you have no fucking control over your career in the sense that
and the shit's so political and
right.
It's like it's dangerous, bro. And like period, it's dangerous, bro.
Was that an element of it that, I mean, you're telling me all about your life story and stuff, and you are talking about doing, well, you didn't really talk about it here, but I know you like went to prison or jail for robberies and shit like that. But was there an element of it where you kind of wanted to stay away from street shit to a certain extent, and that it was kind of starting to become a little bit more of that?
Yeah, that's always been me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went to jail for burglaries, like not even just like robberies. So it's like
you haven't met, like, I'm sure you have like a street pass or people you're affiliated, whatever. You don't have to go into detail, but
I'm from the hood.
But it's not like you never seem like you really were emphasizing that. Whereas a lot of rappers now, that's kind of like their whole rap persona is I'm from here and I'm banging this and this.
No, there ain't never been there. And like you just said, and a lot of shit, like, you know, shit was getting a little too street for me, you know what I mean? So I mean, I feel about, you know what I mean? Shit was just, you know, I wasn't raised certain ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a good pop, man, you know what I'm saying, who put me down on a lot of game, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit just like that don't even go with my morals.
Right.
As a man.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you you can't drop music, and you feel like some percentage of the fans are not fucking with you the same way they were. How does that feel that you're like basically muzzled? You can't really do any of the shit you want to do.
I got a dark cloud over my head. I'm seeing my peers take off, even from like not even just from Migos and this all us like sitting on Gucci couch. These my niggas, and all I can say nothing against them. I can't respond because I'm going through litigation and that shit. The cloud that shit had over my head fucked with my mental so hard. So even for me to get up out of that, bro, that shit was like, and it took me a minute to get out of it, bro. I probably rode, man. I'm still doing shows though, doing litigation. I'm still doing shows, so I'm still getting money. I'm still getting booked. I just can't drop no music. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a catalog, so I've been eating for the last 11 years, like on the road, like nigga, every week, every weekend. You know what I'm saying? But the cloud I had over my head, like nigga, I ain't listen to no radio. Like we on the show, and they know how much I am just about playing new music. Or, bro, I ain't get in the studio, bro, probably for 2 years. You know what I mean? And I ain't listen to no music, no type of radio, no sound in the car.
Wow. Because it was just depressing. Because if you go in and make music knowing you can't drop it, I mean, that's got to be a horrible feeling as an artist.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say I learned something new. Okay. All right. So that's why he wasn't dropping music. I was wondering. I never knew that. So okay. So litigation with TIG started in 2015. What month did I say? August 2015. Nut was killed January 2015. Litigation with TIG started August 2015. Quan dad was shot in 2014. Now, when is the official fallout with Young Thug is the question. Let's see what all this say. Dang. So TIG even obtained trademark registrations for Rich Homie Quan and a corresponding logo. Whoa. Okay. Now that made sense why it's deeper than rap. Dang. It says Quan alleges that these applications were filed without his consent or knowledge, and that he is not listed as a creator, author, or owner of the marks, despite his use of the Rich Homie Quan stage name in connection with his career in entertainment. The complaint seeks a finding that the defendants committed fraud on the PTO and asks the court to cancel the registrations or, in the alternative, to transfer ownership of the marks to him. That is something. So that's why he doesn't use this logo no more. I realize that he doesn't use this no more. He used a RHQ now. Yeah, it was in paperwork. Oh, that is something. Okay. I know I got sidetracked. I did not know that. Okay. I did not know that at all. All right. So bam. Here we go. He has been dropping here for like, that's crazy. All right. So so we got this. Okay. The dad shooting 2014. We got Nut being killed in 2015. All right. So next, in that interview with No Jumper, it was dropped November 15th, 2022. However, we don't know when it was recorded. But for the most part, I think No Jumper kind of dropped their stuff not too far apart after recording. But I don't know for sure. He refused Rich Gang and it was up. But to be honest, it seemed like his issue was with TIG, to be honest. Because dang, for somebody to trademark, and that's something. All right, hold on. Let me get me a new tab open. Let's move. I'm trying to see when they actually fall out. All right. So I'm gonna play a Vlad interview on the audio anyway. So hold on. Loud pad, really focus. You know what? But I will give him this. He said it got 2 streaks for him. Y'all heard that part? He said it got 2 streaks for him. Okay. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to let the intro play. He said he had to get up out of there. It got too real. Okay. Too real in the field. Hold on, I'm trying to see what y'all saying. Boom, boom, boom. What it do, Prince? But was his manager then? He switched to his dad, which refused Rich Gang. All right, let's listen to this.
You were down Rich Gang.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't.
Now, seems like not so much.
Well, for one, like, it was just great collaborative music. Like, I was never just Rich Gang. It's just, we were just all solo artists, working on a project together. You know what I mean? I never signed any paperwork. You feel me? I came in, Rich Homie Quan, that's the way I wanted to live, man. Despite how much good music we did, all that, you know what I mean? I still want to just always do my own thing. You know what I mean? I just didn't never want nobody to feel as if, like, to say, yeah, well, I did this for Quan and, Quan the reason, nah. I want to always just be like, yeah, man, I did this because I wanted to do it. You feel me? Nah, but even like go back to the Rich Gang, that was a fun time in my life. Like we made some great music. You know what I mean? Even now, like, man, I don't got no bad blood with Thug, no Bird. You know what I mean? That we're all in a great place in our life, man, and that's what it's about. You know what I mean? At any time, man, we can press play on and do more music. But we were never a group, though. You know what I mean? We just make
Right,
great
because
music.
you could say what you want about Birdman, but his ear for talent is unparalleled.
Yeah, I don't have nothing bad to say about Bird. Like, you know what I mean? My paperwork and everything was good, so like, I always got my money and stuff. You feel me? Like, I don't got nothing to say about Bird. Bird 100.
Yeah. Well, last time we talked about how you and Young Thug, y'all kind of grew up together. How did you end up hooking up with Rich Gang? Because you official Rich Gang, but how did that whole thing come together?
Really came from Thug, you know what I'm saying? Me and Thug were in middle school together, and Birdman had been reaching out to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had went to a couple of truck spots, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that's that location.
Yeah.
And, during the time y'all were close, Lifestyle came out and it was a monster. Like, that was just, one of your biggest songs ever and what I consider an all-time classic.
Yeah.
But then after that, it seemed like there was a falling out. He said something about you at a concert, and then you just kind of didn't see y'all fucking with each other after that.
Yeah, you didn't. But, like, I don't know, like, 'cause I don't want to elaborate too long on that, because I can't tell you why he said that, but I could just tell you, about me, bro. I don't got no bad blood with him.
All right. Oh, y'all, his story here got so many different, and I see y'all in the chat, and I'm not following y'all up, okay? So many different legs on it, okay? So many different legs. Y'all focus. So many different legs. All right, so just to show y'all this real quick, hold on. This is what we're hearing. It says, in this flashback from 2017. So this is 2017, okay? Now let's go back and listen to that audio again.
Because you guys seem to be getting along real well before.
He wasn't saying Atlanta, he was scared of me saying Atlanta, you know that?
Right.
So Miami was on the spot. I saw him. We had a show together. I'm just asking to get a show. Everybody been talking about it. I'm gonna just be a man asking myself.
Right.
It's crazy, man. Niggas old though had something to do with it. We just can't prove. Right. Point blank period. I ain't no rat, I ain't telling no. I'm just being real with y'all. And how much I love nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was real for her.
So, why did you suspect Young Thug when you went to Adamite? Is it because people told you, or did you have some beef with Young Thug at the time that kind of let you?
I ain't had no beef, bro.
All right. No, I didn't. Send me the link too. I was just thinking about that. Maybe I need to listen to a Young Thug interview too. If you got a link, send it to me or put it in the chat. Ooh. Right. Hold on. I want to read. Let me read something real quick. I hate when they do this partial stuff. That's blurry. Okay, in 2000 appearances. Everything about it. Yeah, what hold on, I can't read that. Hold on. This is why I don't like this partial stuff, okay? Yeah, definitely. Okay, free thugger. Okay. So he, I don't know what's going on. We can't just put no, I just don't know where they going with this paperwork, because no, I ain't sleepy. Now, last night, y'all, when we was talking about the Sue Surf paperwork, my head was over here heavy, okay? My eyes was closing, but I'm up. It's like, it's cold in my house, and it's like making me like, well, it's cold in my office. I might end up in my room, though, because it's freezing in this office. All right, let me see something. It say, listen, man, everything about it, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with I don't have blank against him. It's just that type of situation where I feel betrayed. It was betrayal. Now, what did he say about Miami? Last he spoke with Young Thug in Miami as stated above, and that he no longer desired to carry on a friendship or business relationship with Young Thug. He said that Mr. Thomas' murder served as a callous for the rift between him and Young Thug. In addition, RHQ didn't trust Young Thug on the blank of the Miami nightclub. And see, this is why I don't trust paperwork like this, because the guy just got to freaking assume so much. I'm gonna get the YFN in a minute, actually. So give me a minute. Look, let me find out they sent you. Let me find out Mob Tie sent Tony Snow up here to distract us from our mission. See, now you made me forget what I was about to say. I mean, what I was about to search. Yeah, but it's so. What's weird to me hearing about this TIG thing is why was it so okay? Okay, so let me just ask this, because I've never looked into it, and I'm kind of interested. I might need to look up the case itself, because if Nut was Rich Homie Quan's manager, wasn't he a part of TIG or no? Do y'all know that, or do I need to find that part out? You dropped the link? Hold on, let me see. I don't see the link. Hold on. I don't think it's going to show because you're not a moderator. Drop it now, Latrice, for me, please. Okay, So listen to this though. So if Nut Managed was part of TIG, right? Wouldn't that mean he was in on it with all the copyrights of his name, of Rich Homie Quan's name and all that? I'm just trying to see why he would allegedly snitch. If y'all get what I'm saying. It's not adding up to me. You know, it's not adding up to me. I don't know. Something is a little off. Why is it not pulling up? Oh, there you go. Okay. Boom. So this is a 2-minute clip. So look, King of Florida, we're gonna put all that together, okay? Because I'm like over here, like, I'm kind of glad I did decide to look back at it again. See, shout out to the internet for keeping this thing going, because I kind of had left it alone, because I'm like, until some actual documentation come out, like, it's really nothing more to go off of, but we on to something. All right, let's listen to this. This is Young Thug speaks on relationship with Rich Homie Quan. And matter of fact, before I play it, because I don't want no smoke with it, I never use this. Let me put it in the hold up. What I'm doing. Hold on, give me a minute, y'all, before I play it. Let me go ahead and put it in my description. All the videos I've used so far. Okay. Let me put Clubhouse TV in there. All right. Let me put no jumper. I use no jumper. Oh, and I use flat. I didn't use a lot. Hopefully I don't get struck again. Well, not struck, but warning. All right, now I need the no jumper one. Where is the no jumper one? And then that one. Then the 1090 Jacob. All right, everybody's in the description. All right, so let's play it. Big Boy in the Morning. Well, Big Boy TV. Young Thug speaks on relationship with Rich Homie Quan.
With Rich Homie.
No, we don't have no problem.
Okay.
Like, I don't think we gonna be. I don't think we can be like how we used to be.
Right.
He already did. He already just did some bullshit. He already know my heart. So it's like, once you just, I'm too pure. So once you just, you do that. It's like, no. I forgive. I always forgive. If I kill a person, I pray to God that He forgive me. If I do something to a person, I pray I get forgiveness. So I always forgive. I don't ever hold grudges on nobody. I forgive everybody.
But on the shallow end, you know how people want more music, and people want to put y'all together. You don't see that happening.
No,
right?
Because it'll be just
it's more personal as opposed to
it's nothing about music. It's 100% personal. Like this was my brother.
Yeah,
it's just like, bro. Now it's like, man, you probably can't never get the blessing of having me on the song, and I can never get the blessing of having you on the song again.
Damn. And as you say that to us, I don't know what you're talking about, but Quan, he know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, he did a show before, and I think a guy had touched his leg on the stage, like a fan was like, yo, he was standing on the end of the stage, and people was touching him, grabbing his shoes, and he was like, yo, I ain't with that gay shit, nigga, I ain't with that thug shit. And it's just like, damn, you my brother, like, nigga, I got your name tattooed on me.
Oh,
so it's like that. Like, I forgive him because I know he really be drunk. Quan get drunk.
Damn.
He get drunk to the point where I have to carry him out the club. Like, so I know for a fact he was drunk, but it's like.
So at the moment, there's not a conversation, nothing. You over here, he's over there, and it's just I heard.
He know what it is.
Yeah, and I always tell people, I say, man, in life is like mathematics. You know what I'm saying? It's like you wanna add wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You want to add years to your life. You want to multiply your money. You know what I'm saying? You got to divide your time with us, your music career, your kids. That's division. And then there's times in life you got to start subtracting people too. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one of those things where we hope for something, but it's like, oh man, it ain't gonna happen.
Nah.
Style wise.
Yeah. Recording. This continues to just go crazy. Okay. Like, hold on. Let's listen to that audio again, because now I'm kind of at the point. I don't know what I'm kind of at the point of. I'm just kind of at the point of something. Hold on. Let's see.
That was jealous of the relationship.
I shut the door.
Because you guys seem to be getting along real well before.
He wasn't saying that line, he was scared of me saying that line. You know what I mean?
Right.
So my hand was on the spot. I saw him. We had a show together. I was like, I'm just asking to get a show. Everybody been talking about it. I'm gonna just be a man and answer myself.
Right.
It's crazy, man. Niggas old though had something to do with it. We just can't prove. Right. Point blank period. I ain't no rat, I ain't telling no. I'm just being real time.
I gotta listen to it one more time.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was real fucked up, bro.
So why did you suspect Young Thug when you went down to Miami? Because people told you, or did you have some beef with Young Thug at the time that kind of let you?
I ain't had no beef, bro. That shit was deeper than rap, man. I really feel as if that was jealous of the relationship.
I shut the door.
You know what I'm saying? It was jealous of the relationship, man.
Because you guys seem to be getting along real well before.
All right. Hold up. Let's go back. No, not that one, because I can't read that one. Where's the other one? I am stressed, okay? I'm stressed. I'm stressed because I'm not seeing how this all makes sense, okay? Hear me out. This is what I mean. And in a minute, I'm about to get a Word document pulled up, okay? Latrice said telling the business while saying you ain't no rat is wild. All right, but listen. I gotta hear it. Man, I wish I knew the source. Okay, listen. This BS paper here, like, I wish I knew where this paper came from. I don't even know. I'm kind of at a loss for words. Hold on. It's just not adding up. Hold on, I gotta open the Word document because, like, I'm kind of like, I don't even know how to put it into words, okay? Like, I don't even know how to put it into words right now. Give me a minute, y'all. This is something. Play document. This is something. All right. Let's do this real quick. Rick. Who is Rich Homie Guam? I can't type. Hold on. When was that paper? Go back to the paper. Go back to the paper. This is the paper I'm talking about right here. This was the 2/27/2015. All right, I gotta get it. Look, I gotta put this timeline, okay? So, Lil Woody. What did that paper say? Hold on. Okay, so on 2/19/2015, Copeland and his girlfriend was shot up allegedly by members of what? They were active members of Non-Deuce Blood Gang. So, according to that document, Lil Woody was shot at by members of Non-Deuce. Okay. Then we know 8/20/15. Rich Homie Quan sues TIG. Okay. That's what we got so far. Oh, that interview with Thug was
things like always thinking.
August 2019. So August 2019, Young Thug interview with Big Boy. Now, did y'all get what I got from that? That it was over a comment of some possible other stuff? Is that what y'all got from that interview? All right. When was it? And then in 2017 was the Vlad interview. Right? 2000 November. Fuck on the jumper. Snitched. Let's see. No beef. All right. And then what was the other one we looked at? I'm missing somebody. It was another interview we watched. I just can't think. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it had to already be tension on Quan end because they drunk man tells, no tells. That's how he felt for real. Tony Snow said, yeah, all right, we don't rat like, Tony Snow, stop it. Let's not go there. No, all y'all paperwork public. All right. All right. Let's look back at this paper again. Oh, this is something. I'm gonna listen to the audio one more time. I feel like it's chopped up, like for sure. And I'm not saying just because it's partial. Like I feel like it's chopped up, and it's not even referring to what we think it's referring to. But I don't know. Let me listen to it again. I don't know. Let me listen again.
So, why did you suspect Young Thug when you went to Adamai's? Because people told you, or did you have some beef with Young Thug at the time that kind of led you?
I ain't had no beef, bro. And shit was deeper than rap, man. I really feel as if they was jealous of the relationship.
I shut the door.
Because you guys seem to be getting along real well before.
He wasn't saying Atlanta, he was scared of me saying Atlanta. You know that? Right. So Miami was on the spot. I saw it. We had a show together.
When was the show in Miami? See, they had better freaking well, okay. It's the same. This will stress me out. I don't even think that Quan got scared once Nut was gone. That was his protection. But this is my thing though. All this happened the same year. So Nut being killed. Then Quan has to sue TIG. I'm just kind of like, how? I mean, so this is the thing. From what I've researched, Quan ain't built like that anyway. Like, just on some real stuff, just from what I researched. I mean, he just said it in his No Jumper interview. He wasn't like, that's not him anyway. So I do feel like he probably jumped in the wrong crowd and thought this was all bubblegums and Laffy Taffies, and it wasn't. And that's, he got in too deep because he was hanging around some real outside, right? But this is what I can't wrap my head around. I just can't wrap my head around it. Because hold on, let me get the exact date. Tree said they was under contract for real, but when they got Nut, they brought it all to a head. A lot of people felt some type of way about that. What you mean? I think I'm gonna have to pull that civil case between Rich Homie Quan and TIG, because it seemed like something missing. I guess something missing for me, because I feel like if anything, the issue he would have had would have been with TIG, Wife, and Lucci, like that whole crew, not per se Young Thug. Because according to the paperwork, yes, so Nut murder is part of the RICO. I want to say it's like count Count something. I can't remember. Hold on, I gotta pull it. Where is it? Count. Yeah, so Donovan Thomas Jr. is count murder, is count 2 on the indictment, the YSL indictment. Because I'm just, ugh. All right. So does anybody know the year that Quan and Thug actually fell out? Because that's what I'm needing. Because if he brings up, so if we're gonna take that paperwork that's out, that document, right, as face value, right? Then when did they fall out? Because Rich Homie Quan dad got shot up in 2014. They fell out in 2014 too. I wish they would have just dropped a whole document instead of just partial. Because when I go, hold on, let me go back to that page. Hold on, y'all. Let me respond to this. All right. Let me go to that page. Cause it seems like it's 2 pages that was released, not just one. Hold on. Nut was the glue people never really speak to highly of Lucci when it came to real life without music. Gotcha. Hey, how long ago did they drop this paperwork? And why can't I just go to it? Oh, because they took the paperwork down. And that's a red flag too. Why did they take the paperwork down? Can somebody go to this page and tell me if y'all see it? Because I don't see it. Somebody go to this IG page. News made it. And tell me if you're able to see it. Because I don't see it. Why would they take it down? What is it? Looks like Thug Cure is an album. Interesting. I don't don't see. All right. I may have to do some more digging because I don't. Okay, so this is the video. Well, they took the paper down. Why? I don't know. Is it on this one? Oh, that's a private account. Yeah, so on our regular account, they done took the paperwork down. For whatever reason. All right. I don't know. This is interesting. Interesting. However, I mean, even though now is intriguing, however, I still say the same thing. I don't feel like the audio is an actual interrogation or questioning by police. I feel like it's an interview. What interview? I don't know. That Deeper Than Rap, we saw that Complex ran it a couple years ago. Even the videographer for Young Thug said the same words. And for some, I mean, for lack of better words, Young Thug basically said it's not rap, it's personal. Like what they fell out for was personal. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna pull it. Like I'm over here because I kind of want to know. Like to me, depending on when this was done. If the audio is real, when was the audio done? Because in my mind, originally per Kenneth Copeland documents, right? In 2015, and they even referred to that in his interrogation video. He was allegedly the person being accused of doing the murder of Nut. That's why retaliation was done. And you see what it says right there. It was 14 drive-by shooting in retaliation, and 10 of those shootings have been directed at Kenneth Copeland and or members of his immediate family. Now, this is what they said as far as the streets of Atlanta, right? It even goes on at some point. Is it in this one? Okay, so it's another document. I just gotta find which one. It's another document where basically the police states that is it in the local case? I have to find it. That the police basically state that they knew Kenneth Copeland was like a target, and they allowed him to continue to carry a weapon, like they say it in the paperwork. I just don't know which one it is off the top of my head right now. Let me see, is it this one? It's over 100 documents, so, but it's a paper. See, Copeland gave statements all of 2015. Okay. What is Tony Snow talking about? Let me see what y'all talking about. It had to be some talking behind the scenes. Ain't no way he knew he was being recorded. Oh yeah, that's for sure. And trust me, the police, they're gonna definitely record you. And they're gonna guide your question, your answers, not just let you just say it. We got the video. We don't got a video. We got a video of somebody recording some audio. So that's not really a video. Did anyone ever prove was Quan a state witness like they say because his name been coming up? No, Quan is definitely on the witness list and he's been served. But again, it's not like Florida where you can see if somebody has provided a deposition or not. So until he takes the stand, We don't know what he's going to say, but he's definitely, he's definitely a subpoena witness at this point. Talking about Quan when he said pull the paperwork, he ain't tell. I took that as like show me the paperwork where I told on somebody. I didn't take it as he was saying like something. I don't know. I ain't take it as that when I heard it. I just took it as he was saying show me the paperwork. This wasn't 2022. You know, by then paperwork was a big thing. Dang, what was I about to do? I lost train of thought again. I forgot what I was about to do. Shoot. My mind be all over the place. I done forgot. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I might have to ask my lawyer tomorrow. Was that police who was talking to on a recording? In my opinion, I'm going to go with no. Because at the beginning of the live, I played an actual interrogation. And with that one, the questioning doesn't sound the same or nothing. So I'm going to still go with no. I'm trying to see something. All right, so I'm gonna have to tap in with a lawyer for this question because I heard it on Academics Live, but I wasn't 100% sure if that's how it goes in Georgia. Now in Florida, yes. I'm not sure if it's different. It could be, I don't know. But Academics said on his live that Rich Homie Quan isn't considered a witness because he hasn't provided a deposition, which personally, I don't know if he provided a deposition or not, because unlike Florida, where we know when a deposition is done, Georgia does not show that, right? Well, as far as any of the cases I saw. And not too many of the cases in Georgia go to trial. But anyway, so I don't know if he has to be provided a deposition or not. However, I can tell you he was subpoenaed to testify and it was signed. So he has to take the stand. What he's going to say, I don't know. And that's my whole theory, right? So my theory is this. If this recording and this paper is true, then that means that you have to say he was upset with not only for the shooting of his dad, also the shooting of Nut. Like, he's supposed to be very envious. All these interviews, I don't know. How can you hide that much hate for somebody if you really if we're gonna say this is the underlying reason, where's all the envy coming from? Now, on the flip side, again, he said himself he knew Thug since middle school. Could it be? Because I remember in January, if we go listen back to my live, I said I'm not shocked that that Rich Homie Quan is on the witness list because they were very close, right? And then when I saw that his dad was on there, because I knew it was some business dealings between the whole situation, I'm like, well, maybe they need to speak on it in behalf to possible feuds with Young Thug and Donovan Thomas, right? But then with this audio and stuff, I'm like, so what is it that they think that Rich Homie gonna talk about? You know what I'm saying? Because none of the events that Rich Homie was included with, like for example, his dad barbershop shooting. What it do? High thought CV. His dad shooting is not part of the RICO, right? Rich Homie Quan's truck getting shot up is not listed on it either. So it's like no direct events dealing with Rich Homie Quan or his dad on the RICO. The only situation from my knowledge, right, is the death of Donovan Thomas. So from Little Woody paperwork on his Fed case, then I still don't, I don't know. He got to go to court, but it's no guarantee he's going to be good for the state or not. But if they play this audio, well, they can't play this audio though. See, that's the thing. Unless they have the original, I will say this: whether this audio is true or not, the audio that we hear and that the video they can't. This man, doggone lawyer, the offense lawyer, state lawyer, whoever, public defender, they'll have that thing tossed out in no time because it's not admissible. Because for one, you can't even verify the source of it, and it's chopped up, right? Look, everybody said that Rollo call was chopped up. That audio is chopped up. So they ain't gonna be able to use it unless whoever the source and that has possibly the full 30 minutes. Because I did hear in that video they hinted at it being 30 minutes. So maybe somebody has the full audio and just not releasing the full audio. But I don't know. I'm still not convinced off of what we have. Not saying it's not that. Just with what we have, I'm not gonna go with it. Let's see here. Is this the document that says it? We already read that part. I don't know if this is a document. It's like 100 documents. Okay. Copeland statements on April 28, 2015 were not the product of interrogation, but were rather spontaneous utterances. They are not protected by the Fifth Amendment, and therefore there is no basis to which to suppress them. See, now that's different here. Okay. If you just start talking and telling stuff, then guess what? That's gonna be on you. Oh, and look at this too. It says the Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination requires that a defendant in a custodial questioning first be given Miranda warnings. So maybe he won't be able to plead the fifth if he go on there. All right, so listen. Like I told y'all earlier, again, I still don't think this is not any type of police interrogation, I don't believe it has nothing to do with law enforcement. However, interrogations can be requested. It's public info. Like, I know everybody's like, no, it's not. It is. No, you can't go in there and say, hey, can I get the interrogation of Tony Snow? That's not how you ask for it. Every state has a statute in its law that you will have to recite on your request to get it. Now, it's not easy all the time, but if you know the right verbiage, you can get it. For example, in Florida, when you request sensitive info, like when I requested the death records for Miss Jackie O, if y'all recall my verbiage in the email, I cited a statute, a law, to receive it. Okay. And remember in my response they gave me, they said it's still pending. However, once that has been taken care of, the request will be processed. So it can be requested. Is people, okay? Let me tell you. And again, does that say it's not like some type of official get somebody to request it? Nah. But what I'm saying is public, you can request it. You just got to know how to ask for it. And it comes back to cost. But it's people on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure probably other places too, that will definitely request it and pay for it and hold it. But he is versus the state. I doubt it. What you mean versus the state? Rich Homie Quan has been in trouble with the law since like 2012 or something like that. So what you mean versus the state? I don't know what that means. Thug versus the state. I'm still not getting what you're saying. What you mean? You say what thug is versus the state? I don't get it. But I will say this also. The timing of it all is crazy because the document that allege or alludes to Young Thug possibly giving information or snitching when he was younger comes out. 2 days later, we have audio allegedly and a document allegedly of Rich Homie Quan snitching. Like, really, who is pulling the strings on the timing of it all? Because, like, god dang. First it was Thug, now it's Quan. Like, I feel like it's a spin. Because guess what? Soon as this Rich Homie Quan audio and a fake document or fake police interrogation that's really, because again, I'm not calling a document fake. What I'm saying is not a police document, right? I think it's just a typed up summary of the interview. But okay, y'all, look, I'm gonna stop painting. Y'all getting like Clubhouse in this chat. But I kind of feel like it's a smoke screen because if we take in consideration what was said on No Jumper, the allegation definitely been out since last year, but nothing came up. But now all of a sudden, after the Young Thug document that doesn't say he snitched at all, right? It alludes to it to a certain degree, depending on how you read it. It comes out within 48 hours. The Rich Homie Quan come out, and nobody is no longer talking about the Thug document. Now everybody's on this this witch hunt on the Quan stuff. That's not weird to y'all. Let me see. GA Nasty. I was on Fed Case, even though I couldn't see who wore the wire. Them people give hella clues as to who it was. Oh, that's a fact. Oh, let's remember I broke down the BMF case for sure. They do. They want these people to know who's telling for sure. Now I will say the verbiage has changed. Like if you look at some of the older cases, they'll tell you who the confidential informant is. Now sometimes you got to connect the dots. But in this situation, I feel like Rich Homie Quan and his dad is being called just for probably like character witnesses as far as like the tension or what was going on with the relationship with, you know, Rich Homie Quan, not Rich Homie Quan, Young Thug and Nut. Because again, Nut was Rich Homie Quan's manager at some point. I really feel like this is of reach. Because listen to this. If this was in regards to Rich Homie Quan telling that Thug had something to do with the murder of Nut, they can't even use this in court. You know why? Because the word said itself. We don't have no proof. So, I mean, at that point, you can't even use it. It's not going to be admissible in court, right? So, if it turns out that it's on the statement, that statement is not going to do nothing for the actual prosecution of it, right? Another thing is, I just don't see it. I don't see it being nothing with law enforcement right now. It will be interesting. I wish Adam 22 would have said it on the interview, what it was that people was trying to send to him then. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it then? Maybe it was a longer piece of this so-called interview. Like, mm-hmm. Yeah, that could be true because their fallout was very public, but I know they questioned him or tried to. This is crazy. You're right about it. It's definitely crazy for sure. So this is another thing because I had somebody hit me up on Instagram and kind of just one thing. Okay, one thing about Atlanta, they're like Houston. Okay, and when I was covering the takeoff case in the beginning, a lot of people would hit me up and give me street knowledge. Okay, of course I never would run with it because I had to wait so I get actual public info, right? But a lot of people don't like to say they talking riddles. I used to always say that about Houston people, that they talking riddles. Atlanta people are the same way. So somebody was hitting me up saying, "Oh, it's known that Rich Homie Quan is this, that, right?" But it's no proof of it. It's just, oh well, this is what we know here in Atlanta, right? Which is cool and all. But my thing is this: the timing of it is crazy. Now, whatever Adam 22 got last year, I wish he would say what it is. Because then it might be different. But now it's like, it's just within 48 hours of YouTube and online going crazy over that Young Thug document is here. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Like, I can't even wrap my head around how crazy this is. It's crazy. I don't think this is a document. I had to find that document. But this is a lot, okay? This is a lot. A lot. Yeah, Atlanta big, but it's very small at the same time. Oh, trust me, I definitely get it. And see, like I said, people hit me up all the time, and like not just on this, but like on everything, and not just in Atlanta, all over. But Houston and Atlanta are the hubs right now of different cases, and I get more people hitting me up from there, right? But at the same time, it's like, to be honest, I've never heard, and just I don't live in Atlanta. Let me start off by saying that, but I've never heard of no snitching rumors about Rich Homie Quan online until now. Now, I will say, I said in my video back in January, I'm interested in knowing what he's going to say when I found out he was on the witness list. Let me see something. I need to find. Is this the one? I'm looking for something in particular that I want to hear real quick. Is this the one? Let me see if this is the one. Me either, except when it comes to this case, what they were saying he told before the witness list came out. But what did he tell? See, that's my thing. What did he have to tell, though? Because, again, like, and Lil Woody case just is like, because if they were saying the streets was saying Lil Woody did it, right? Back in 2015. And all that. What did Rich Homie Quan know to tell when it comes to the nut murder? If that's what, because everybody's referring to, it's about the nut murder. What does he have to tell? Because in that document that's out, it says we can't prove it. So, I don't know. Let me see if this is what I'm looking for real quick. Hold up. Let me play this real quick.
Willis about what's next in her war on gangs and in her investigation of former President Donald Trump's efforts to overturn Georgia's 2020 election results. Both are massive investigations, and tonight she tells our John Sherrick that both of them could intensify even more in the next few weeks.
I talked with her at the National Night Out anti-crime event in Midtown Atlanta. Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis. I asked her what's next in her war on gangs. It's been months since she secured dozens of racketeering indictments against the alleged YSL gang and its accused founder, Jeffrey Williams, Young Thug, on violent crimes including murder going back to 2013.
Absolutely. We are working on several huge indictments right now that do involve different gangs. And so I expect that you're going to be seeing some of those indictments come down in the next 60 to 90 days.
Why is it her focus? Gangs, she says, are responsible for as much as 80% of the violent crime in Atlanta and the rest of Fulton County.
They're stealing our children. They are literally stealing our youth because they're attracting them to this lifestyle that is harmful to them and harmful to us as a community. And so we want to rid the figureheads of that out. We want to rid the violence out. And so it has to be a major focus.
And I asked her about her other major focus. Is she going to subpoena former president?
All right, that wasn't what I was looking for. Tony Snow said, okay, well, why is he on the witness list then? I mean, do you know who else on that witness list? I mean, Birdman is on the witness list. Why is he on there? Lil Wayne is on the witness list. Why is he on there? Like, I mean, it's other people like Killer Mike is on. I mean, like, it's so many people is on there. Now, like I said, matter of fact, let me just pull up my live to see exactly what I said back in January because I don't recall. But hold on. I'll pull it up real quick and see what I said. Y'all know I got a lot of videos. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. But see, even the Lil Wayne thing is actually on the indictment, the shooting up the tour bus thing. So testify he was on a witness list. No, I never said he wasn't going to testify. What I said was he wasn't on a list that was public. That was about Wife and Lucci records, and I do see that she in 2011 caught a case with Walter Murphy, who we know is a co-defendant that pleaded out on this in White. Now, without this list, whether she's Dolly White or not, okay. Lamar. Now we do know Purge is looking at other interviews and things like that. Is that Rich Homie Quan linked up with Thug early on in his career? They were on the Rich Gang thing together. Hell, I want to say, I have to verify, but I want to say like he was linked to even Donovan Thomas Jr., aka Nut. I don't know if that was his manager or they had some type of relationship because that's how he locked in with Wife and Lucci. Okay. But yeah, he's listed. And number 121 is so that's not the one then. It's one of these things which one was it? Because I actually spoke on it when I requested to be able to go to the hearing. So hold on, which one was it? Which one? Which one was it? Oh, I'm not sure if somebody did time, but it's listed on there. Yep, here it goes right here. On number 39. So, I mean, it makes sense why Lil Wayne is on there. I mean, his situation is listed. All right. What video was it? That's the only thing about having all these videos. Not really remembering what video it is that I'm looking for. When do I talk about it? Let me look on my Instagram. But I'm sending a message to somebody. I'm coming, y'all. All right. Hey, I got sidetracked. What I was about to do just now? Yeah, why my mind be gone? Full up. What was I about to do just now? Ain't that something? I forgot what I was about to do. I tell you, I was working on a couple other cases, and somebody hit me back on one of them. And now, oh yeah, I was looking at my videos. I need to look on Instagram and see when I posted that I was going to Atlanta, so I can remember when I posted the video. See, that's why I always post on my IG too, because I don't be even remembering half the time when I post a video. So I use this as my timestamp. I think YSL was Young Thug the thumbnail. I think Young Thug was the thumbnail. Or was he not the thumbnail? Yep. I posted that December 29th. So let me see. What video did I do? December. December 29th, December 29th, December. And was it on this live, maybe? That live, maybe? I done did quite a few lives on this situation. Let's see. I'm just about to pick one.
Blur like magic. New
Just about to pick one. Let's see. We are now. Copeland has identified Fleetwood, Tay Fleetwood. Did y'all see this? I finally found a live I was looking for the other night when I was trying to figure out the do I show it on this one? Maybe this one got the document. Oh, I remember this live. This is the live we went through the whole indictment. So for those who want to actually listen or go through the whole breakdown of YSL indictment, this is the live, okay? We go through the whole indictment. 4.5 hours. I tell you, I done covered a lot of stuff on this case. I done even forgot about it. This back when I had trash audio too. I had it wrong. Did I talk the whole time? Oh, let me see.
That requires the streets. Like, okay, you want to say that's the
But
streets.
he spoke. That's that doggone Tony Snow talking. Dang, what else am I doing here? That's all I'm saying. Now, the rest of this ain't really, y'all can just read it from the screen, but just the first one tells you right there. Now, again, the question's still up in the air if he already admitted to it. But even if he didn't say yes, ma'am, to that question, what password is it? Oh, okay. I don't think this is the one either. Yeah, I done did so many of these. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find them. Find the exact one I'm looking for. Me and these names on these titles. Let me see what this one's with him, but it looked like outside looking in, you fucked, right? You don't want to be labeled a snitch because at the end of the day, you got to go through back to those same streets, right? So what else can you do to not be fucked, but at the same time not be labeled a rat? As we try separately. But they ain't trying to hear that shit because I'm pretty sure because some of these people, not Nichols though, because Nichols got a couple counts, but a lot of these people only got charged with the one situation, the RICO. So I mean that makes sense for them. Like, how you gonna sit here and try me for like against some murderers when all I did was put a gang sign up and that's how I got on the RICO, you know? So that makes sense for something like that. But bruh, you got murder charges, all types of stuff. Like, you might have to lay it down. I don't know. This is a long document. I'm trying to just scroll through to see what it is, but they just what the word? Who am I talking about? Oh, is this a part 2 to the indictments? Oh, okay. Man, okay. I was about to say, who the world am I talking about? I just be talking about stuff. Like I tell you, I get real detailed. All right. For real. Like Look, and people don't be understanding. Like, I've been the same way the whole time. Hold on, let me send this message back. All right. I'm hilarious. Like, sometimes, y'all, I don't even be able to like listen back to all my videos now. But when I hear them, they always make me laugh. I just be, and I'm like that for real though. And now I be funny to myself. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so I can't find it, man. But I've broken down all the paperwork. I still don't see. Like I said, I feel like one of them lives. I mean, it's over 7 hours altogether of the lives I've done on YSL. And I just feel like if anything, it's gonna be for Rich Homie and his dad. It's gonna be in regards to the tension or lack thereof or whatever between Thug and Nut. Cause I just don't see what info that they will have outside of that. Cause none of the situations that is referenced on that paper is even listed on the RICO. The only connection outside looking in, right, that I see is definitely just Nuts murder. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing else. I don't see nothing else. But nevertheless, even if it is, okay, like I told y'all, Truth Team, we can't just go for that though. We're gonna have to wait till we get some more info. These people are still out there shooting fireworks. That's crazy. It's not enough, man. I'm just gonna say it. Like I said, that audio is a audio of a recording. Where that recording is from, I don't know. Definitely sound like maybe interview, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Unless someone told them Quan had real knowledge of it. Right. But see, even with that, Latrice, if that's the case, that means that paper is definitely for sure not from the police or the audio. Because we would hear him saying that. Because, you know, he would have to say where the info came from, or at least say somebody told him. So that even there, you know what I'm saying? Because like right now, what I'm saying is the what's out, that snippet of audio, the snippet of paper is not enough to prove that it's from the police. Now, would I say if that audio is not altered, meaning it flowed just like we hear it, for sure. Rich Homie Quan was talking a lot. Okay. I personally feel, and I'm gonna say it now on record, and I don't know how long we've been at it. We've been live for 2 hours and 23 minutes. Somebody put that in the chat that I said that I don't think that audio is fully authentic. I think it's altered, meaning I think it was chopped up. No, just personal. That's what I think. I'm putting 23 minutes. Bang. So I can refer back to it if I need to later on when we're looking back. And I'll be like, yo, y'all remember I said such and such? I need to be able to come back to the comments and see that I said it. Well, y'all, that's pretty much where we at with it. Like, I don't see nothing else. I mean, the same way we could not use actual court document from now I'm mixing up these names. The actual court document from Young Thug's case that his lawyer is referencing what a person is saying, or a detective was saying that Thug told him as a reason to put that jacket on him. We shouldn't use snippets to put jackets on Rich Homie Quan. I mean, I'm just saying. I think he's back drinking. Quan be up on live at 7 a.m. I've never been on his live. I might need to tap in. You can just put the timestamps in the description. I ain't doing all that. I do. You know what? A couple of my videos got there. I don't know how I got there. I do need to learn because I saw it on a few videos and I was like, yo, how that got there? I ain't put that there. Let me see something. Let me see something. I never to be honest, I just started following Rich Homie Quan, and it's crazy because like I actually like, man, back in my like younger years, I'm not like younger years, but like back in like early 20s, man, going to the clubs, okay. You know what? Loud cat talking about that's the feds. But like my early 20s or whatever, we used to go out listening to Rich Homie Quan, okay? Like, girl, his uncle died. He went off about 3 days straight about people not being his roof. Oh, whole thing. Yeah. Rich Homie Quan is something. But I used to like his music. I'm not gonna say I'm into the newer stuff, but his older stuff for sure. Okay. I need about 10, but I walk through. Like, I like that. Like, I like all that music from back then. Man, we used to be going down the country roads and be getting turned up. Listen to Rich Homie Quan. All right. Oh, FYI, right? Let me tell y'all this. Matter of fact, let me just pull it up. I want to point out some names on here. Like how deep this situation goes. Where is it? Okay, I'm telling you, girl. Yeah, Quan used to be everywhere. I'm from GA. They used to be cheap. Yeah, because he done came up here a few times. I've never went and saw him. Matter of fact, to be honest, Rich Homie Quan is here tonight. Not in Columbia, but in I think he in Greenville. Yeah, he here tonight. I ain't gonna lie. If he was in Columbia, I would have went just to try to tap in. Because I did want to kind of ask him some questions. He ain't trying to tap in with me, though. So, I don't know. That paperwork fake on Rich Homie Quan in the recording was an interrogation interview. Oh, really, Lamar? Thank you for letting us know that. We did not know that. Late as always, I see. Oh, shout out to Lamar. I like messing with Lamar. Because Lamar be giving me a headache sometimes with him and his selective snitching policies and procedures. Where's the witness list? Okay. Yo. Don't forget, Tony Snow is I'm the paperwork, remember? Hey, Tony Snow, I meant to say, you know your homeboy follow me on Instagram and be watching my stories all the time. Yes, you do, Lamar. Okay. Shout out to Lamar. Let me see here. So I thought I was winning, okay? Because I was like, yeah, I know he gonna tap in so we can get to the business, right? And it didn't happen. But he saw it. But it didn't happen. I tagged him in it. And he saw it. But I sent him I hit him up with a message. But I didn't get a response to it. So I don't know. One day people gonna be like, you know what, let me just tap in with her. But they're gonna be wanting to tap in. Just get it out of the way. But yeah, that's what we got with that. He let me see. If he saw it, we all finna start tagging him. No, for real. Look, no lie. Now that's one. Now this ain't just. Let me tell you. Hold on, let me show you. Like that was one. Hold on, which one did I just show? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh shit! I'm gonna say this is another. Right there, another. That was the very first one. So that's I'm like, he definitely know I'm trying to tap in. Okay. What I need is, and I'm trying to like stay like, I be wanting people to tap in with me and just go through the paperwork together. Okay. Like, let me get your side, okay, of what's going on. Let me hear from you. And I can definitely verify what it is you're saying. I can go pull the word, all that. But let me hear from you. Like, that's what I be trying to do. People don't never want to tap in until after it came out or after I done boom. You know what I'm saying? It's just like come on, tap in. Yeah, you're right. It probably so. But listen, this is my thing too. And I said to him, like, yo, it can be discreet. Because I've talked to people in the past. It's always after, though. It's always after. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I say people, I don't never have an issue from people, celebrities, work that I run. Like, I really mean that. Because a lot of them, minus one, okay, I'm not going to mention who. Y'all already know who. But a lot of them always hit me up. And we have some type of dialogue after the fact. And I just be like, but if y'all come before the fact, you know what I'm saying? We can get it done. Like, even in my city, I'm like, yo, all it takes is for y'all to get one hit and pop. And if y'all got paperwork it's going to come out, you might as well just let me go here and run it. Let's get it done. Like, let's get it done. Quan, what you say? Quan need to speak up or send a public relation. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna do this big Vlad interview or something and speak on it. But I actually want to tap in because I feel like this is me. This is how I feel. At this point, I feel like I got enough credibility, okay, that I can definitely verify paperwork, okay? I ain't gonna hit you with what Vlad did with us with Cool to B. Gave us a picture of an old wrinkly envelope with a bunch of papers and then show only a document that had nothing to do with no allegation, had something to do with COVID, right? Or like, who else had said they had paperwork and it was like, well, what paper is that? But anyway, I feel like I got enough credibility where the people, my truth team members, and even people that's not part of the truth team, I will be able to verify documentation, like for real, right? And then at the same time, I'm unbiased. So I'll hear you out to see what you got to say. And boom. So, I don't know. Maybe one day they'll understand, you know? But nevertheless, even if they don't tap in, I'm gonna continue to run it, especially if you hit the algorithm. So it's just like with Rich Homie Quan though, I was definitely because like I said, I was definitely a fan, you know. It's so crazy too. Hold on, do I got that audio? Let me see. Hold on. I think I got that audio. Hold on. Let me see. Where my other phone? Nah, I ain't gonna say it's nasty work on Rich Homie Quan. I'm gonna say it's incomplete work right now. Now, trust me, if it's like, cause y'all know I already put the request in. If it come out to be something more, then by all means, I'll be the first one to say, hold on, y'all, let me listen to this audio real quick. Hold on. All right, y'all listen to this real quick. Because, you know, people be thinking I be capping like you don't know who my favorites are. Do you know who my favorite male R&B singer is? Who is it? Hold on, hold on. That ain't the wrong one. Hold on. Who is my favorite? No, like singer or R&B. See, I tell you, Rich Homie Quan is really one of my favorite rappers. I ain't gonna lie, but nevertheless, I still stand on business though. If it was paperwork, I won't say it, and I'm still listening to the song. I ain't gonna lie. If it comes out that he's telling, I'm still gonna listen to the music. I'm gonna be real, cause I mean he ain't telling me. I'm listening to the music. Y'all can put him in the category with Gunna. Mickey is still gonna listen to Rich Homie Quan. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, but it's just not enough. Even if he wasn't one of my favorite rappers, and he was somebody else, like let me see, what's a rapper I don't care for the music. Can't even think of one that I can say I don't care for the music. I don't know. I can't think of one. But now what I Tony Snow said, wow, Mickey. But look, hey, I had a lot of favorites. You said what you standing on. What you mean? I'm standing on business. What you talking about? I mean, look, he is one of my favorite rappers. But trust me, believe if the paperwork ain't paperwork, I'll be the first one to say it. And I'll go ahead and put a snippet of his music in the video. But he still, I mean, I like the music. I mean, I've done a lot of content on, you know, celebrities that's like my favorite. Boosie, I've done content on him twice. I even called him out one time. Who else? Dang. Maybe I haven't done Rollo at, you know, remember, I was against it all. But I did the content on him. Chris Brown. Oh, I ain't do that on YouTube. I did that on Clubhouse though. Oh, for sure. Yes, I'm going to still support the music if he come out there he's telling. I mean, all of them almost telling. To be honest, I mean, yes, I am still going to listen to Rich Homie Quan. Even if it come out that he's told, he didn't tell on me. I'm just saying. I'm definitely going to listen, okay? Yeah, me too, Mickey. I still play Slime Light, Shorty, and Rollo. Most definitely still in rotation. Okay. Now I never listened to Slime Life Shorty. And see, I really wasn't a fan of Rollo music. I was a fan of the business side, so but I do like that Rollo song with Bandit Gay Marco, because I do like Bandit Gay Marco. My Secret Love, I like that song. But yeah, even if it come out, he told, I'm still gonna listen to Rich Homie Quan. I'm still gonna listen to him. Okay, I'm gonna listen to him when I get off live tonight. To be honest, when I'm cleaning up on my laundry room, because I was supposed to finish washing clothes, but it was so hot, it felt like 100 degrees. So I ain't do it earlier because my laundry room felt like death. Okay, but yeah, I'm still gonna listen to him. I never was a Gunner fan, right? So I mean, that's a different situation. I never listened to him anyway, even before all that. Let me see. Rollo grew on me, but I like it. Tony Stone said, I'm not biased. I would delete all his music if he told. Man, what his music got to do with him telling? Did he tell through the music? Huh? Let me put this up real quick. Keep my promotion stuff up there. Y'all make sure y'all don't forget, if you're interested in promo, hit me up. I'm using my shorts as promotion, okay? But yeah, back to what we was talking about. Hey, if he told, guess what? He should make a song about 10 minutes. I'm gonna listen to it. Not all rappers, just my favorite ones. Hey, I'm still gonna listen to them. I'm gonna be like, man, y'all know Rich Homie told, right? But man, you can't tell me this song ain't fire. Hey, that's even Chris Brown. Then y'all know Chris Brown is my favorite. Okay, favorite. But hey, if he told, I'm still listening to him too. Now I'm gonna be honest. If certain ones, like for example, if Boosie told, I wouldn't listen to Boosie no more. Because I listen to Boosie because he, like, I feel the realness from him. So, like, if he told, I wouldn't want to listen to him no more. Because I feel like I was tricked. But, I mean, let me see. Besides Boosie, is there somebody else rapper-wise? Let me see. Is somebody else rapper-wise I hold to that caliber? Dolph was definitely one. So like if something like that came out, I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Dolph too. It's not really a lot of rappers. What you say? Now I will listen to Man of the Year. Gucci Man. I don't know about Gucci Man. I mean, I don't know if he told her nothing, but I don't know if I would like say I'll be like, oh my gosh. You know what though, Latrice? Lil Baby for sure. Future, I would be more devastated if Lil Baby told for sure. If Lil Baby told, because you know it's rumors about that. I ain't going with it because Lil Baby, per what I saw, because I done ran Lil Baby work before. I only saw, did I do content on Lil Baby? Or did I just pull his work for fun? If I haven't done Lil Baby content, I'm gonna do it. But I have pulled his work, and I mean, I didn't see nothing on him. Now, if he was talking on somebody else, it's different. But I didn't see nothing on him. But well, I don't see. But you know what though, and I gotta agree with Latrice on that. I don't see Gucci Man doing nothing like that. I feel like he's so arrogant. He would just tell on himself. You know what I'm saying? I never even thought to pull his work either, though. Like, to be honest, I pulled a T.I. federal case, but it really wasn't interesting to me. That's why I never actually did the content. I did content on his the state case, but not federal case. Oh, I'm not sleepy, but I'm yawning like crazy. I think because it's cold. What you mean? Them all Gucci Mane kids in Atlanta rap industry just all. Oh, so let me. Okay, well, since we on this, let me ask y'all this then. Okay, hold up. Let me switch out my thing. So let's do scenarios. Okay. What if now these new kids different? All right. So listen to this. So the Rollo situation. Remember he said that somebody was known as the pimp, right? I don't know. Should we play this game or not? Okay. I'm not gonna do it. But man, forget it. We're gonna do it. It's just for fun. All right. And in his story, the pimp, right, is somebody that we probably know because he was like he wants the person to remain confidential. The person got time knocked off of his sentence. When y'all heard that, did any Atlanta rapper come to y'all mind? I just want to ask because I definitely had one pop in my mind. Did any Atlanta rapper pop in y'all mind when y'all heard that story? Y'all don't have to say who it is, but did any Atlanta rapper pop in your mind? And then while y'all thinking about that, also, when the audio came out from Fannie Willis saying it was a rapper that was like helping out or something, I was trying to look. Oh my gosh. I was trying to look for the audio on that. Did a particular rapper come to your mind on that? And if it did, was it the same rapper? Okay. I ain't gonna cap Latrice. That's exactly who I thought of too. That's exactly who I thought of too. It's crazy. And I'm gonna be honest, when I heard the whole conversation about what Fannie Willis said, I thought the same person for both, to be honest. To be honest. I thought the same thing. Now, really? Latrice, really? So, Tony Snow, you mean to tell me that didn't cross your mind? And see, the reason why I ain't saying it because, you know, that camp has people that monitor stuff online. And look, I'm just, y'all, if you know, you know. I'm just saying it came in my mind. Now, I will say this. All jokes aside, like I said, it's not nothing that's out in the open. You know what I'm saying? That's like, bam. But, I mean, a year and a day is crazy. I'm just saying, it's crazy. New program is crazy. That's what the thing says, a new program. That was crazy. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. I know it's a lot of politics in Atlanta. Like many cities, probably a lot of politics, but nevertheless, it's politics. Hey. RP to Shawty Low. Let's get it. I like Shawty Low music too. Yo, I'm gonna say rest in peace to Shawty Low, but that whole scenario around his car accident with the girls taking his money out his pockets and all that was crazy. That was crazy. Let me see. What the world? Dang, that done took me out. Is that on the song? Now I gotta go listen to the song. I never heard that one. But yeah, so let me share this one. So yeah, like I said, I'm doing right. Something in the milk definitely wasn't clean. Okay. I'm doing my first local video on rapper DZ McDuffie. Hey, DZ McDuffie be outside, okay? Like, For sure. Now, y'all talking about just music? This is deep. This is. Oh, and you know what's so crazy? Now that I think about it, I think isn't he tied to TIG? I think it's something. I don't remember. But I think he's affiliated with them in some way. But anyway, I gotta listen to the Shawty Low interviews for sure, because that's gonna be funny. That's definitely gonna be funny. I'm trying to show y'all a little clip. All right, so a lot of y'all may not be familiar with Deezy McDuffie, but hold on, this is not what I need. Just to kind of give y'all a little bit of storyline to him, I'm just gonna play a little bit of his interview. As soon as I can pull it up real quick. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one. So this is gonna be the first local content video for Queen of Paperwork. Okay. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Deezy make Duff Money Make Records, you already know.
Okay, man. Let the viewers know where we at with it right now, man.
I'm in Columbia, South Carolina, 803.
803. Born and raised here?
Born and raised all my life.
Well, okay. So, I mean, how would you say?
Guard Project.
Okay. How was it for you growing up, you know what I'm saying, in Columbia, South Carolina?
See, where I'm from, like, you know, like, there's a lot of gang activity, you know, going on in the neighborhood where I'm from, so.
Yes, it was
kind of around that area, you know, so. Yeah. You probably seen it on TV, you know, gangland and all that.
Yeah.
That's actually where I'm actually from, so. You know, I've been going through a lot, you know, I'm actually just getting out of prison like 6 months ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I had a little situation going on. I did like 3 years, you know what I'm saying? But
okay.
I'm trying to stay out of that lane right now.
Now, you say you've been out. You've been out 3 years. So, like, was you rapping before?
I did 3 years. I did 3 years.
I mean, that's what I meant to say.
Out 6 months ago.
So, was you rapping before that?
Yeah, I was rapping. I've been rapping for a minute since I was young. I've always been rapping, but I wasn't kind of out and about with it. I guess I don't know if I was shy with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always been writing out in school.
I like his music. If you like hood trap music, definitely gonna like it.
Yeah.
Like started around like 2012, 2013, I got kind of serious with it.
Okay. Now, you know, I'm from North Carolina, and you know what I'm saying, this like my first time really being out here connecting with the artists out here and shit like that. So how would you say like the South Carolina music scene is right now?
Right now, we got a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? Artists like, you know what I'm saying, as in Money Made Records. Me, I got another person on the label. Actually, you know what I'm saying, he's a little like the CEO, Mister. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot going on. Yeah. The Columbia scene is getting very, you know what I'm saying, getting a lot of attention lately, you know what I'm saying? So that's been a good thing.
So Columbia bringing like the most heat out of South Carolina right now?
I would say that, and then we get Spartanburg too now. Spartanburg, they got some things going on. I got a couple people down there in Spartanburg that make a little buzz on the scene lately. You know, Charleston, areas like that.
All right, so I want to play this one. So, like, this is why I chose to do him as my first one. Cause for one, so little thing, like I told y'all, I was doing a lot of like branding changes, right? And you know, I'm really incorporating this Queen of Paperwork and all that, right? And then I'll be wanting to put, you know, share spotlight to artists in my city, you know, and stuff around in South Carolina. But then I'm like, I was doing interviews with like rappers and artists, but it wasn't making sense for what I am known for. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't think Mickey Truth and think of like an artist interviewer per se. You know, they think of me as the queen of paperwork, stuff like that. So I'm like, well, dang, I need to incorporate what I do to make it make sense to do interviews for artists. So I'm like, what better way to do it than to tap in with the artists, but also be able to, you know, talk about their past or whatnot. So Dizzy McDuffie, again, is from where I'm from. So yes, I definitely have seen him many times since we was younger, okay? And also, I mean, I've seen him on the local news. So, like, he has spoken on his past. So I'm like, what better way? You know, it's already out there. So that's what I'm going to start doing. So, like, when I do interviews, okay, especially with rappers and stuff, we're definitely going to talk about some paperwork. I got an interview with another artist from Columbia. And this is when I got the idea to do it this way. Because as we're talking, I wasn't even thinking about definitely check us out, okay? I love Renee Ritchie too. She's like 20 minutes away. Like that's where she's from. She's from the country though. But yeah, I talked to another rapper. I'm gonna drop his interview soon, and we just happened just to be talking and came up, and whoa, I was like, yo, did you just say what I think you said? Like, to be honest, he admitted to snitching. For real. In the interview, it was wow. And in that moment, I said, yo, this is my branding. This is how I'm about to do it. So I'm gonna be dropping his stuff soon. He said this is exclusive. I'm gonna talk like he said exclusively. And he from my city. But yeah, I'm gonna drop that soon. But anyway, that's why I got my whole dynamic of how I'm gonna be doing content when it comes to like artists and stuff. So boom. But let's listen to this a little bit. Now, this is back in the day. This was almost 10 years ago.
Real view, you know what I'm saying? Swag 2Gs. And I got Mr. Ain't nothing. Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing. Deezy motherfucking McDuffie, my nigga. What's happening?
Shit, coolin', man. We in the building, man. KMG Money Gang, Duck take care of that.
Oh, really? Duck take Carolina. Oh. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to the motherfucking God, nigga, the motherfucking G.
Oh, yeah.
I was just seeing that the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to K4.
No.
Shout out to
K5. What would you know about it, boy? You know about it. Yeah, okay. We out here, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I remember the first time I heard Ain't Nothing, man. I had my DJ in the club. Matter of fact, the old library. And you know what I'm saying? He a homie and shit. So he was like, yo, bro, I gotta play my shit. And I was like, bro, what you gotta play? He said, nigga, just listen, nigga. Listen. And you drop that shit. I was like, oh, Lord. This shit is fire right here, nigga. This shit is fire, nigga. We don't tolerate no leg shots, nigga.
Yeah, we ain't tolerate no
Nigga,
leg shots.
nigga,
No leg shots. We can't do it.
We can't do this shit, nigga.
No leg shots.
Man, shit was motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, crazy. Matter of fact, every time we in the club, we gotta play this shit. You know what I'm saying? I think I was just looking the other day, you got a song called For the Other Side and shit that you got out.
All right. So, like, when I say his story is going to be a story to tell, okay? Like, his music definitely is an expression of art. Let me just put it like that. But also, it may possibly a little bit, may have some real details to it, okay? And like I said, this is a local news thing. So, when I say his music definitely is a reflection of his real life, it's definitely a reflection of his real life. To a certain extent, of course, it's still music, still artistic expression, but we're going to get to it. You know what I'm saying? He is, I can tell you this is what I would say. I always say, hey, when he had the hair, the long dreads was definitely different than when he cut it. But anyway, that's going to be a little bit. Y'all make sure y'all look him up, Deezy McDuffie. Like I said, if you into that trap, something for the streets, he got it. I listen to his music is on my playlist too. He's one of the locals that I will listen to. Him, and matter of fact, if y'all was on live with me last night, the song that I played, Mr. Bossellini, they're under the same umbrella. So they're a part of the same crew. So definitely tap in. For sure. Definitely have a good night, okay? Look, I'm about to tell you the truth. I'm about to tap out. Y'all know I like to end at an even time. So a couple more minutes, I'll be at my 3-hour mark. Then I'm gonna get out of here too. But yeah, y'all, that's just what I'm be doing. So artists, especially up and coming artists, I'm definitely gonna be doing interviews again. But I just got to make sense, okay? I just got to make it make sense for the platform, because I do be reading comments and stuff, and then, you know, some people do be a little confused because at some point I was kind of like all over the place. But see, now I'm starting to condense it in to make it be what it is I do. And that is run the paperwork. Now, of course, everybody's not going to have criminal paperwork. So I'm not saying every video has got to be, but we're going to have to touch on it. You're going to have to go through it. That's just part of the brand. But all right, so let's see where we at now. All right, let me find me an outro song. And then I'm going to get up out of here because like in 2 minutes, I'll be at an even time frame. And yeah, but yeah, this is where I'm going to put a fork in this whole Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug situation until we get some more proof. Because right now, the proof ain't proofing, okay? At all. However, if more stuff come out, y'all know I still got my request in for some paperwork. So if that comes back, definitely remember I will be dropping it. And I'm still not going to stop listening to the music, okay? But y'all, I hope y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all rocking out with me. I'm about to sign off. And until next time.
Crawl through wire, all through fire, all some mine, all online, head down, scared of my eyes. When I look, I see death in the sky. I just crawl through wire, walk through fire, all some mine, all online, head down, scared of my eyes. When I look, I see death in the sky. I just crawl through wire, walk through fire, all some mine, all online, head down, scared of my eyes. When I knew I see death in the sky. And for the ones who didn't go, just know we miss you. And for the ones who ain't home, it's time to take a visit. I tried to put some niggas on, but they ain't take a sip. I was standing in that fog until the cake clear. Since the niggas took my dog, we been the same since. I lost my granny and my daddy in the same year. And if a nigga ever owed me, bet he paid that. Or he dies in headlights like a reindeer. And those niggas with them blocks that'll blow on your thought. And those niggas with them blocks that'll open the shop. And those niggas on the road that'll building the law. Stay alert, I hope you never get caught. Lord, same clothes for 3 days. Scale in the prepaid. Scrap on, pack on, posted in the PJs. And every time I grind, rewind like a replay. Shine when we see shade, flying down the freeway. All through the wire, all through fire, all some mine, all on the line. Head down, scared of my eyes. When I look, I see death in the sky. I just roll through the wire, walk through the fire, all some mine, all on the line. Head down, scared of my eyes. When I look, I see death in the sky. I just roll through the wire, walk through the fire, all some mine, all on the line. Head down, scared of my eyes.